Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You know, I keep seeing all these videos of people who've bought cars that are literally having a couple $1,000 a month payments. That some of these people are living in their mom's basement and they're getting their mom to co-sign for loans so they can get these vehicles that they can't afford. This one right here, the guy's got a 2016 Silverado that he owes $20,000 on, and he's got a $1,500 a month payment, and he is in the arrears of about $11,000, and he's trying to trade it in to get something else. And I don't think people understand when you say trade it in, you need some value, because trading it in is just going to get you in deeper. And this is one of the things that happens to people. They always ask you, do you have a trade-in? Do you have a trade-in? Because the trade-in, they can say, well, we're going to give you $2,000 for your trade-in. But what they do is they just add money to the cost of the car. Let's listen to this. And I want to teach you a little something here about what you think sounds like a good deal and what isn't, and how it can really save you some money. But listen to this poor guy right here.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, brother? This is Yusuf, the car dealer from social media.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. And you?
Good. So I'm calling about that 2016 Chevrolet Silverado. I think you got 150,000 miles on it. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah. So right now, I pay about $1,200 a month on the car.
I can't hear you, brother. You got to come a little closer.
$1,200 a month.
I got it for $55,000. I pay $1,200 a month for it. About $20K left. Insurance is about $350 a month. Yeah.
So you owe $20,000 in the truck. You pay around $1,200 a month. You said
9
your
years old.
insurance is $350 for, wow. So you're paying about $1,500 a month for this truck?
Yeah.
You bought it for $55,000. How many, you said 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow, man. What's your interest rate?
How much money?
Interest rate, I know it's above 18%.
Above
You
18.
roll over a trade-in to this car, or this truck?
Oh no, I got I traded in for the car that I had before, a Jeep.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so let's get right into it. I mean, it looks clean. You got what's going on with the spare tire on it?
Oh yeah, I just got a flat. Already ordered a tire for it.
Okay.
Just waiting for it to come in.
All right, so based on the Carfax 3 owners, 0 accidents, which is good, I can get you right around like $11,000 for the truck. Do you have any money down to roll over or no?
Said, do I have any on the rollover?
Yeah, money down. So to get you into a new car, do you have any money down?
Yeah, I have some money saved up.
How much do you have?
I have about $5,000 saved up.
Okay, 5,000. What's your credit score?
Credit score is 620.
20. All right. And how much do you make a month?
Make $3,500 a month.
You said how much? 3,500 a week or a month?
A month.
You're spending almost half your income on this truck?
Yeah, I had a good job at first. I worked as a software engineer, and then I got cut during budget cut. So now my money per week, per month, came down a little bit.
For you is if you got $5,000 down, let's say we get you $11,000 on the Lasso. If you owe 20, there's about a $9,000 discrepancy. So if you have 5,000 down, 4,000 rollover, I can definitely roll you into something a lot cheaper, like a Nissan Maxima or whatnot. Or what you can do is, like I said, leave it on the Lasso. Typically, it takes about a week or so to get multiple offers. And we'll try to get you like the highest bid. Let's say we get you up to like $13,000 or $14,000 for the truck. It'd be less money out your pocket.
All right, I'm going to leave it right there. So I was just doing a simple calculation on here. Here's what I want you to understand. So he took a vehicle that he was behind on that didn't have value, and he bought this other vehicle and rolled it into it. They ended up basically increasing the price of the car, so that way they added that $10,000. For example, that $9,000 of rearage, let's say you've got bad credit, 18% like this person did, right? 18% rate, and you finance the next car for 72 months, which is still too long for a used car. Definitely. You don't want to be, the longer you finance a car, the more interest you're going to pay. And what you have to understand about the interest is you're paying the most amount of interest in the beginning of the loan and the least. So by the time you get to the fourth and fifth year, you're actually paying the principal on the car, but you've already paid all the interest, in which case the car is not worth what you have. So hypothetically, if you were to do this deal right here, where you're rolling this into before you buy another car, at 84 months, you're going to spend almost $6,000 in interest. You're going to have $205 a month is just going to be paying that money that you owe for the other vehicle, which is being carried over from the vehicle before. You see where this is snowballing and getting worse and worse. So you don't want to bring in something negative equity into it, because they have no problem. They'll tell you, oh, we'll give you $2,000 on your trade, but we're going to charge you $12,000 more for the vehicle, in which case now you're financing it. So it's bad enough that you owe $9,000. You sign that paper, you now owe $14,779 the first day. Okay, so here's the next thing that was interesting. This person was looking at buying a car, and the sticker price was $17,400. And they come back and they say, well, here's the cost of the car. And they come back and it's like $22,500. It's like $22,500? How do we get to $22,500? Well, there's low jack. We got low jack for you. So if the car is stolen, you're guaranteed to get it back, and that's $1,700. Oh, we have an extended warranty that will take you to 100,000 miles. So it's 3 years, $36,000. I'm sorry, 3 years, 36 miles, 36,000 miles, and it's only another 2340, and that gets you covered for the next 3 years and 36,000 miles. Wait, hold up. The car only had 60,000 miles on it. How often do you have a car have major breaking down before 100,000 miles? A lot of cars are basically a powertrain, and it's just a powertrain. Powertrain, which means the engine, the transmission, and the drive shaft. Anything else goes wrong with it, that's on you. And then they had oil changes. Maintenance on the car will change your oil with synthetic every 9,000 miles, which is another $600. So by the time they got finished with all of these extras that they put on here that only cover you for 36,000 miles, it was $4,698. Low jack, you can get a tag now, magnetic tag for your car, smart tag, and you can be your own low jack for $50. A warranty just to 100,000 miles, I don't think it's really worth it, and I'm going to tell you why. And the oil changes. See, here's the thing. What they sell you on is, in the difference of the amount of time on the loan, they'll tell you, oh, well, we can do all these things. It's only if you're 48 months, it's $119 a month if you're at 8% interest. If you're at 18% interest, it's $138. And you say, well, that's not that much. If my car gets stolen or it breaks down, I'm covered. Yeah, that's another thing. What they do then is they tell you, well, we can get your payments down. Instead of 48 months, let's go to 84 months, because then your payment goes from, this is just for the additionals, people, that only costs you $77 a month. Oh, well, shit. $77 a month, man, then I don't have to worry about paying, going to the dealer to get my oil changed or going to Jiffy Lube and paying for it. I can bring it here, and they'll come change my oil. I ain't got to worry about that. If my car gets stolen, I'm good. If the engine blows up for 100,000 miles, I'm covered. But if you finance the car for 84 months and you're at 18% interest, that's going to cost you $98 a month, which you say, well, that's not that bad. But you're going to spend $8,294 for the cost of that with the interest. I've had to change a transmission and an engine on my F-250. I think the engine I changed at 180,000 miles, and it cost me $4,800. And the transmission I did at 220, and I think it cost me about $5,000. But that was after I drove it over 200,000 miles. Chances are you're not going to have an engine problem in the next 36 months that's going to cost you that kind of money. But that's what you're going to pay for. And see, here's the thing. If you roll in negative equity and you end up signing up for all these add-ons that the dealer is putting on there, that's how you get to these $1,500 a month payments. And if you are spending a third of your income for your car, just the car payment, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose it. And if you have to get 18% interest on a car, you're not going to be able to keep it. Your credit is bad. And they're going to repossess it. And then that's going to be on your credit score for 7 years, basically. I know you want to have the Hellcat. Oh, man, I got to have my Hellcat. I got to look fresh. How fresh are you going to look when you come out the club and they're towing your car for repossession? You got to be smarter and understand. Financial literacy, my dad said to me when I was young, he said, take care of your credit. He said, if you got credit, you can do anything. If you don't, your cash doesn't mean anything. And no truer words were right, because I messed it up. And it took years to get it straightened out. And I will make sure that that never happens again. So be smart and understand that, they can tell you, oh, you can get this car, because you could get like this situation here. Let's say you ended up buying that car with the extra add-ons, $22,000 car, and you finance it for 8 years. You're going to spend $19,000 in interest for the next 7 years. And if that vehicle is a 2016, you're going to have the debt for that till 2032. How much do you think that car is going to run until 2032 and still going to be that fresh? There you have it. My 2 cents on not getting ripped off and getting screwed on a car. I'm Mark Holmes. And if you like this kind of video, this is not my typical content, let us know. Let us know if you've been in a situation like that and other ways of making your money go further. Peace.